So I was kind of thinking about my own modalities, like what, because I'm like trying to figure out, because once the like the internal dialogue discussion, like I'm like, yay, I have internal dialogue, and then I'm like, wait a minute,
I don't.
I kind of think I don't, compared to what
it keeps me up all night.
What the savior T's are saying, and if it's masculine TI or whatever TE, then it's probably more.
Right.
And then if you're audio, kinesthetic, masculine, whatever.
I don't know.
So it's like, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm more on the non things. I'm like, okay, so what exactly
are you doing?
Yeah, and it is a lot more of just like, it feels like, for my head, it feels so much like I'm seeing things, but I'm seeing it in the dark. It feels exactly like you are. Lex, who was over here yesterday, he said like the guy that does Metallica, one of the lead Metallica guys.
Oh, yeah.
He sets up the entire stage, and he has been doing this for decades or so. Everything is exact. So this microphone is always here. This pyrotechnic is always here. This speaker is always here. He has it perfectly set up because when he's running around the stage in a drunk fuck off,
he needs to know
in
where
the dark
things
with
are.
Smoke, he knows where they are.
Oh, masculine
and it's like,
sensory.
That's what it feels like for me.
Spatial awareness.
Yeah, if you set me down here at my desk and turn all the lights off, I can feel. So define the word feel. Feel as in feel.
Feel.
Not feelings, not emotions,
yeah.
but feel like, oh yeah, that's my hand. Oh, that's a stopwatch. Like,
right.
I'm just feeling real quick where the stuff is.
Wow,
and so like with her, it just felt like it was the same. It felt like she was not going to this visual world. A lot of times the visuals will be kind of looking up. You know, like, let me grab the visuals.
Let me go grab my image.
You see Peterson do this a lot. Jordan Peterson will be like, and he'll like,
I know.
He'll like crank his head all the way back around. His eyes will be like blinking.
Because he's watching a movie. And he'll even say, "Oh, I'm not a visual learner."
I know. Same with you. It's like you'll like space out visually.
Absolutely.
And the audio's the masculine sensory feels like I'm feeling around in my pockets or my desk. I know I've got this somewhere. I'm looking for it, not necessarily with my eyes, but with the feeling.
You guys feel, just to like take one more tangent on this, you guys feel so much more like you are here in a conversation. I must say that. Like, it is so hard for me because I know I'm doing it all the time. Like, you'll see me looking, like, what am I looking at?
I think
the back of my eyeballs. Like, I'm like looking at some picture, and it's usually like probably out there.
I know.
Sometimes I'm over there.
People send us some information on that. Like, I think the masculine intuition that then activates the visual, it takes more RAM. It takes more computer processing. Yeah. So if you, just like with a fucking computer, like if we record a video with no video and audio only, like the megabytes go way down.
Right.
If you have to access your visuals, you're starting up more of the computer and then slowing down. Because
there's more pixels that you have to actually activate.
Like the theory would be that the masculine sensory is more primitive and easier. Like, oh, I'm gonna just store my memories in like cave sketches, like Braille. I'll just scratch it into the wall, then I can feel it real fast.
Right.
I don't need to take the time to visualize and boot up the computer.
As well as if you're in a conversation, you want the audio isms. Like, you actually want their words, their sounds. For me, I feel like I have to take a pit stop, like, or I have
That's what it looks like.
I have to take the sounds and put them through a filter, get an image, and then come back and then talk again. And I'm like,
you especially.
Where were we?
Yeah, if you have to talk it out with the T.
Oh my God.
And then visualize it and then blast last. It's like shake you by your ankles to fucking spit something out.
Oh my God, yes.
Where my side of the spectrum is just like, super blast audio just flows right out. Right. There's no lag time because there's not as much computer up here. I don't know what all this extra space is for. Or is that little like Homer Simpson cartoon?